Hey everybody, welcome to day 2 of the Money Making Challenge, and today I'm going to be talking about first, look at how cool this shirt is. I'm allergic to basic. Isn't that great? Great shirt. I got it like H&M last year. Okay, anyways, today I'm going to be talking about what to focus on, because focusing is really, really hard for us creative entrepreneurs. So I'm going to be talking about what to focus on to get clients and get cash, and what you don't have to be doing right now to get clients or get cash. All right, guys, so I'm just going to send out an email to my list while I'm waiting for us to go live. Going live. On 1 second. Let me just edit this email and then we'll get started. Okay. And then let me just send out, just going to send a notification to my Facebook group that I'm live now for the Money Making Challenge. Okay, guys. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about why I find this lesson so important for beginner creative entrepreneurs, maybe even for people who have changed. Maybe you changed your business and maybe you've decided that you have different things you want to do in your business, a different way you want to do business. I'm really looking to speak with the person who feels like they don't have much of a foundation in their business. So what I mean by a foundation is, I mean that you know what the business message or purpose is, you know how to stay focused, you kind of know what you're going after every day. And that can be really hard, right? Like, because we're so distracted in this online world. We get so distracted with all the new different online marketing tactics that we have to do, or the new and different online marketing techniques that we have to be implementing, that we get consumed almost by our to-do list. And I was really in a big place like that in my business. I was really confused about, what am I supposed to be focusing on to make money? You know, do I need sales funnels? Do I need, hey Latoya, do I need this fancy branding package? Do I need this? Do I need that? I mean, the overwhelm of the to-do list of all the different things I needed to be implementing to make money and make clients was so overwhelming, and I remember that. And what I had found was that I kind of just said, hey, if you have any kids around, probably put some headphones on right now if you haven't listened to me before, because I'm about to drop some swear bombs, okay? But what I had found that was, fuck it, I don't need any of it. What I really found was that when I got things right in here, when my thoughts became like super focused, and when my thoughts became positive, when my thoughts became abundant, when my thoughts became so completely focused on my desire and my outcome, and when my thoughts became focused on all the different ways I can actually get clients and make money, that was when things really started to create huge amounts of momentum. That was when things started to take place. And it was as if all the other stuff was clutter. Everything else was just cluttering my life of things that I needed to be doing and should be doing. And they felt like things that were pushed upon me from other people. So here's the thing. In order to make a lot of clients and a lot of cash, just say fuck it to your to-do list, honestly. I'm giving you permission right now, okay? Let's make this all very clear. I have my little whiteboard here. Now, typically I do the poster paper, but I have really bad handwriting, so I'm not going to do like small writing anymore. So here we go. Step 1, okay? This one's going to be funny. Now, if you have any kids around, maybe move them out of the way, okay? But here you go. Here's how to make clients and things. Just do this. This is it. Fuck your to-do list. I am claiming it right now. Fuck it. Throw it out the window. Who gives a shit what is on there? You probably have so many different random things that aren't ever going to make you any fucking money, guys. So just say fuck it, okay? This is what all you really need to do, guys. Really, honestly, when everything comes down to when you're not staying focused, when you're not getting clients, when you're not getting cash, it's because, 1, your mindset, okay? And then 2, you're not actually doing the stuff that gets you in front of people. So it's always mindset and action, mindset and action, mindset and action, mindset and action. Let's say it again, mindset and action, okay? But that is typically where a lot of the confusion comes in. It's because most of us don't know what we need to be doing in our heads. We don't know how we need to be focusing our thoughts. We don't know what type of action we're supposed to be taking, okay? So that's what I'm getting very clear on this live about. What is the action you're supposed to be taking to get you clients and get you cash, okay? 1, creating like a funnel, or sitting behind your website or sitting behind your computer and not really telling anybody what you're creating or what you're doing is not going to make you money. Okay, so let's make that like step number 1. Anything that is keeping you hidden from the world, that is keeping you hidden from people, that is keeping you from hidden from potential clients, that is not going to make you money. All right. Now, the problem usually lies in, okay, step number 1, I'm getting clear of all the stuff that is keeping me hidden, Shannon, right? But what if you just don't know, okay? What if you just don't know what your selling point is? What if you just don't feel like you have enough packages or products or services or things like that? What if you just don't know, like, I don't know what to sell, right? I don't know what I'm supposed to be selling and expanding upon. I don't have a lot of products or things to offer the world, okay? So here we go first. So let's talk about, this is something that is called a wheelhouse, okay? If you guys have never heard of it before, it's a concept that's taught a lot to us, I think, in the coaching world, but it applies to all businesses. So any business you have, okay? Now, I'm not exactly sure. When I was thinking about drawing it, I was like, wait, I don't know how to actually draw this, but you guys should know how. Okay. So it's called the Wheelhouse Method. So you start out with your business as a wheel, right? As like a circle. And then from that, what you do is you create, guys, now I'm like, wait, is this how I draw it? I don't even know how to draw a wheel right now. So then what you do is in the Wheelhouse Method, you basically have, like, see, here's the circle. Maybe it's supposed to be bigger. For some reason, I don't know what a wheel looks like right now. So if someone could let me know if this is how a wheel looks, I would be so happy. All right, anyways, so this is a Wheelhouse Method you can use for your business for expanding upon what you already have to offer. So if you're like, hey, Shannon, I'm getting out in front of people, I just don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be selling, what content I'm supposed to be creating, what I'm even supposed to be marketing or promoting, okay? So use the Wheelhouse Method. Here's your wheel. This is your business. In the center is basically what everything is always based upon. So that's where your business truly stands for, okay? So for example, if you're a photographer that loves to capture moments for families and couples and children and whatever, right? So say that was an example. You know, your thing would be in the middle right here is capturing memories for families and weddings and babies and whatever, right? And then expanding off of that are all your different services. So that's the spokes of the wheel. Okay, so each spoke represents a different package, a different product, something you sell. But in the middle, everything is always come back and connected to that main message that you have. which is, capturing memories for families and couples. Okay, now, if your business is different, say, for example, you have a business that revolves around graphic design or something. Say you do something that's design, you do a whole bunch of digital design for creative entrepreneurs. Okay, so say that was your middle thing. And then your spokes were things like creating images for creative entrepreneurs. Another spoke is creating a boot camp for entrepreneurs that want to DIY their products. Another spoke could be something that actually is the service where you yourself do that actual service for entrepreneurs. Okay, and then another spoke could be an ebook about how to create, graphics that get clients to convert for creative entrepreneurs. Is this making sense for you guys? Even if you're watching the replay, let me know if that is making complete sense for you. So that is where you can start. Again, this is called the Wheelhouse Method. And that is where you can start, where you say, I'm just so confused on actually what type of content I'm supposed to be creating, what type of packages or products or services I'm supposed to be creating, and does it all make sense? Okay, so that's a very easy, simple way to make it very clear about what types of packages and products you're supposed to be creating for your audience and things that they will buy over and over and over again. All right, so say you have the wheelhouse and you have the things that at the center, and you have these packages and you have these products and you have these ideas of things you want to sell. But then something happens where you then start creating that to-do list. So you create your wheelhouse, right? And you have your core message of your business, and you have the packages and products and ideas you want to create. And then you don't actually create anything, because then you get wrapped up in the to-do list and the overwhelm of to-doing all of that. That is typically where, this is why I emphasize this so much. So whenever in your business, in your life, anywhere you become stuck, you start spinning your wheels, you've created a to-do list that is to-do long, you just don't have passion, you're not taking action. Whenever that comes up, it is always a mindset problem. So whenever you should be creating something, whenever you should be writing blog posts, you should be scheduling social media content, you should be going to networking events, you should be networking with people in Facebook groups, you should be doing these things, right? When you have your whole list of shoulds, but you're still not taking action on them. What is always the big underlying problem that a lot of us as entrepreneurs want to skip over is the mindset work that comes along with that. Because what's typically happening is we know there is action that needs to be taken. We know that there is action that needs to happen, and we have to do it, and we know it would make us money, right? Like, if you scheduled social media content, if you are consistent on social media, they did a whole research paper on this, and even Gary Vaynerchuk was referenced in it. And if you're consistent on social media, there's an actual scientific percentage that you can get more clients or I think it was traffic to your website. That's it. Traffic to your website will increase by 32.2%. So you already know this stuff, guys, right? You already know if you're consistent on social media, if you create content, blah, 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 you could make more money, but you are not doing it, and you don't know why. This is what I feel like I have spent my entire life studying. After working and coaching hundreds of female entrepreneurs, after coaching hundreds of creative entrepreneurs, after coaching wedding professionals, after coaching everyone and anyone who has ever wanted to start a business, it always came down to that what they were thinking and here determined the outcome of the actions they were going to take. Okay, so this is always just the principle of anything, okay? Because I want to tell you guys why I really love this idea and this concept, and I almost feel like everything I've done is studying why people don't take action when they know it would make them more money. Because I would have clients, I would coach people, and And when I first started coaching, all I was doing was teaching the methods I used in my business. So I would say, I spent a lot of time on SEO and blogging and creating a blogging strategy. I spent a lot of time on social media. I spent time being really confident in my sales process, and I would teach other people that. I would be like, hey, this is what I did, and it helped me become It helped me become successful. Well, sex and successful, they go hand in hand. But that's another lie. But it helped me become successful in 2 years. So here is everything I did. Here is all of it. Just follow it. Just follow it, and it'll work for you. And what I would find was that it wasn't that you guys needed to know, right? It's like when you see someone that loses weight and you're like, how did you do it? And they're like, duh, fuckhead. I cut back on my calories and I exercise more. Duh. You guys already know how to make more clients and get more money. That's not where the real problem lies. You know the things you already have to do because you downloaded tens of thousands of freebie Facebook ads and tens of thousands of things on the internet, watch tens of thousands of YouTube videos that teach you the how. It's not the how that's the problem. The problem is the psychology, is that you're not actually doing the how, right? So what I found after studying and coaching hundreds of creative female entrepreneurs and creative entrepreneurs and wedding professionals, that it wasn't about the how. I gave them the strategies. I gave them the social media. I gave them the SEO. I did everything. I literally did almost everything besides write and do the actual thing for them, and they still wouldn't do it. They still wouldn't do it because of this one principle, okay? This one principle. If you are forgetting this principle in your business, this is why you are not taking action, okay? Because, I wonder if any of you guys will guess it. Does anybody want to guess what they think it is? What's the one principle of why people don't actually take any action? And even if you're watching the replay, comment it. I'd love to see. Go ahead and write it down right now. For anybody watching the replay, I'd love to see what's your thoughts. Why you think people don't take action. Why, if I give you the whole strategy and tell you exactly everything you need to do, why you just won't do it? What do you think it is? Go ahead and comment in the comments. And I am still holding out the one thing. I'm going to take a sip of my water, build up some real suspense. And I want to see what you guys think. Why do you guys think people don't take action? All right. I'm telling you. Because your thoughts determine your action. Because your thoughts determine your action. Because your thoughts determine your action. And if your thoughts suck, you will not take any action. I could lay it all out I would just give you guys every single piece of the how. I would say, this is how I wrote my blog post. This is how I infused SEO in my blog post. This is how I was consistent on social media. This is how I ran a challenge. This is how I did this. But if your thoughts suck, you will not do a fucking thing. And I can guarantee that. I can guarantee it. Guarantee it. If your thoughts suck, no matter how many things I tell you, no matter how many things I say, no matter if you're like, what's the key to booking a $10,000 client? What's the key to having an $8,000 a month in your coaching business? What's the key to having back-to-back money massive months? And I could tell you everything. I'd be like, hey, I did this and I did that and I did this. And then you know what you would do? Jack shit. You wouldn't do a fucking goddamn thing. And I would bet money on it. I would bet my future first kid's name on it, that if I told you every single thing to do, if your mindset sucked, you would not do it. You're not doing a single thing. But guys, here's the beauty in that. Here's the beauty in that, is that our thoughts are so easy. They can so easily be changed, but it is work. It is just like, it is, I mean, these two things kind of go so hand in hand, right? Losing weight and building a successful business. It's like, well, how did you do it? You know, and you're, like I said before, and it's like, how do you think I did it? I didn't eat shit and I exercised more. Like, what do you mean? This isn't a secret. Everybody knows the secret, right? And everybody knows the secret to building a successful business is having deep faith and trust in yourself. Go ahead and read Think and Grow Rich. That's exactly what he says. Having all of those pieces, and then you just relentlessly show up every single day, right? That's the secret. That's the whole secret of building a successful business. Just like the secret to losing weight is those two simple things, right? But the problem lies in that people aren't taking enough action. And that's because your thoughts need to be changed before you can make a whole bunch of money, okay? So here's what I want you guys to do. For day 2 of the Money Making Challenge, what I want you to do is I want you to take a real honest look at how you are spending your time, day in and day out. If you are a person who says you do not have any time, you do not have any money, you don't have this, you're so busy, I really want you to take the next 24 hours and just be aware. Just set the attention. I'm just going to be aware of how I'm spending my time. And just setting the intention is saying, like, I'm going to be aware of how much I'm spending my time. And that's it. And then I just want you to see how much time you actually have. Like, how much time did you actually have yesterday? So once you realize you do have enough time, but you're not taking enough action, there's only one more place to look. At your thoughts. Hello, at your thoughts, okay? So just set the intention. You are going to be aware of how you're spending the next 24 hours and where you're really spending your time. And if you want to do a bonus activity to really understand why you're spending your time where you are, just keep track of your thoughts. Just keep track of your thoughts the entire time. And those will really dictate your actions. All right, guys, that is it of day 2 of the Money Making Challenge. I am going to be doing another live later tonight with a surprise announcement. A big surprise announcement, which I'm really excited about to tell you guys. I'm going to be doing the announcement earlier in my Facebook group, Creative Growthers Let's Get Growthy. Again, there's 2 prizes to win in this challenge, but you have to comment and like this video. You can win a 30-minute content creating session with me, or you can win a free seat in the course that is coming out, The Money Making Habit. Again, there will be an announcement tonight going live on here with confetti and fun and swear words. Going to be a great time. So I hope to see you guys later. And yeah, your thoughts become actions, just so you know. All right, bye guys.